96 to 3.
Hi
That
there.
seems like okay, that's
Uh,
person who knows the law.
Luke Emmers here. I'm just gonna go with that. I'm not even say my DJ name. You guys probably already know what my DJ name is already, anyways. Uh,
They had dinner together.
just to let
They
you
shared a
know,
love of opera. You could see that
today
there was
is
such a mutual respect
December
between them, despite
31st,
the fact that they came
2020.
from such
In a few
opposite
hours,
ends of the
it would
political
be
spectrum.
2021.
They understood that you can actually
Just to let you
learn
know, I've been
from
off
somebody
probation
that you
for a
don't
year
like.
now,
People from the left
over a
or the
year.
right, and you put them in the same house party, you throw them
I
on,
haven't had any
everybody's gonna start dancing.
charges for a little over 3 years now.
President Trump nominates
Um,
Parrott to replace Justice Ginsburg.
Says well, in politics, everyone was
I hope after this
arguing
this
the exact same
coronavirus is over,
opposite side as they were last time.
I hope
Your party's
the
in the White
owner,
House and your party's in the
or at
Senate.
least maybe, I don't know if there's more than one owner, but at least for the owner of Special Olympics Minnesota,
I would surmise
I'd like to
that
be
the
able
Democrats, if
to
they were in this position,
get
would do
back into
pretty much
it.
the same thing.
I feel like
Almost as if
I should be granted an
politics
appeal,
makes people
and since I haven't had any charges for a
So the
while,
Senate began their confirmation
and I
hearings
feel
the beginning
like
of
some of the
October.
boredom, sometimes when I'm bored, I might maybe get somewhat physical. And if I was able to get back in Special Olympics, I would not be as bored, and I would be. And I know Special Olympics, you don't practice once a week and you have games, but for me, I would practice every single day, and so on my own time.
we have a
And so,
very
but
strong,
I hope that the
well-prepared,
owner of
smart
Special
family
Olympics can get me back
and we
once this
should also
coronavirus is
celebrate
over,
that, just
and
as we're able to
I'm
celebrate
able
and
to
the life
be able to
of
do Special
Justice
Olympics again
Ruth Bader
and do my
Ginsburg.
favorite sports such as softball, football, or flag football is what it is, basketball, floor hockey, track and field, basketball. I also hope that Leap can have me come back and do their activities as well, such as dances and fall organs and other activities that they do. I hope for sure not even just Leap, but for sure if I'm able to do Special Olympics, I feel like Special Olympics would be way better than Leap activities. Because Leap activities, I don't really do a lot. I only go to the dances for August, since for August has a dance. But and I don't, they don't have dances that often. Um, so in some way, I would be preferred to do Special Olympics. And if the owner of Special Olympics, yeah, at least in the state of Minnesota, can be able to, if I'm able to do an appeal process, that'd be great. I feel like since I've been off the court system for a year now, and been off probation for a little over a year now, and haven't had any charges for a little over 3 years, I should be able to be able to do Special Olympics again. Um, I think me getting back into activities like that will give me more stuff to do and make me more, uh, not as bored. And I'm hoping, I just hope that the owner of Special Olympics in the state of Minnesota can be able to let me be, uh, be able to let me do Special Olympics again and do my favorite sports, go to practices, and also meet friends and stuff, and possibly even new friends that are out there. Um, because I haven't done Special Olympics for about 5.5 years now. Um, when my whole legal situation has been involved. Um, but uh, right now, like I said, I've been off probation for over a year. I've been had another charge for over 3 years, and I'm just hoping that I'll be able to get back into Special Olympics, and that I can have the owner of Special Olympics Minnesota be able to appear my legal things and be able, because I did one practice in 2017 of softball, and then the next week they kicked me off because they found out that I had charges. So hopefully hopefully the owner of Special Olympics in Minnesota be able to get it so that get it so that I can still be able to do Special Olympics in Minnesota without having to deal with uh, more charges, or not more charges, but with the charges, I should say. Because right now, even if I get back in Special Olympics, they're not gonna let me. They're gonna kick me off again, like they did in 2017, because they're gonna find out that I have charges. So I want to be able to get back into Special Olympics again in Minnesota, even if I have charges. Or past charges, I should say. But as of right now, if I don't want to go through the process of, well, we got you into Special Olympics, we got you on to be able to practice, and then the following week they say, oh, we can't let you practice or be on a special or be in Special Olympics because you have previous legal charges, legal convictions, and so I want them to be able to say, hey, you're doing Special Olympics, and now that you're in Special Olympics in Minnesota, you can actually play. We don't have to worry about your past. I want them to say, even though we know even though we know that or they would say, even though we know, they would say themselves, even though we know you have previous convictions or previous charges or previous legal charges, we are still gonna let you play in Special Olympics. But if you get another, uh, legal charge, we're gonna have to kick you off, and you're gonna have to wait a while before you're able to play again, or be able to be part of Special Olympics. So I'm just hoping that the owner of Special Olympics in Minnesota can be able to say, hey, we're going to let you play in Special Olympics, any sport that you want, go to practices, go to games, and meet people while doing it. And and say that we know we're gonna let you do this, play Special Olympics, even though we know that you have previous charges and previous legal convictions, but we're still gonna let you play. We're still gonna let you go to practices. We're still gonna let you go to games and tournaments. We're still gonna let you be able to be part of that, so you can meet friends. But the deal would be that if you get one more charge, or you get arrested, or if I get arrested again, which hopefully that doesn't happen, that if you do get arrested again, we're gonna have to let you wait probably 3 or more years again before we let you be able to be part of Special Olympics again. Now, hopefully they don't have to say that. Hopefully they say, I mean, they would say that, and of course they probably say that. But in that case, I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm gonna make it so that I don't get arrested again, so I'm able to, so that way I don't have to wait 3 years or more to be able to get back to Special Olympics. I want to be able to do Special Olympics for years and years without having to worry, and that it's not gonna happen. So I promise you to all my fans out there, and supporters and subscribers, that I'm not gonna get arrested. Because if I do, I know that I'm not gonna be able to be part of Special Olympics in Minnesota. So I am dedicated not to go to jail and not to get arrested, just so that I can avoid not being able to be, just to avoid them saying we can't let you be part of Special Olympics because you just had a recent charge, and you're gonna have to wait 3 or more years. That's not gonna happen. You wouldn't be technical; it'd be more like 20 years of that. Wait, no. Let me rephrase that, because I don't want you guys thinking that I said something wrong. Okay. I don't want them saying that we can't let you do it for 3 years. Okay, because you got arrested. If I got arrested again, it won't be for another 20 years. That's what I meant. Instead of saying have to wait 20 years to be able to do Special Olympics, I meant to say that I would not get arrested for 20 years. That's what I meant to say. So I hope that And I'm not saying I'll get arrested in 20 years. I hope I don't ever get arrested again until
But it was just a mess. President Trump.
until I die, pretty much. So that's what I want to point out. And I just hope that they let me do Special Olympics in Minnesota again. The owner lets me, and just says, hey, mostly, hey, we're gonna let you do Special Olympics again, be part of the games, meet people, go to practice as much as you can, even if it's not with coaches or volunteers. And we're just gonna skip the whole previous convictions and previous charges, and we're not gonna worry about it, but we're still gonna let you do it. I hope the owner of Special Olympics would say that to me, and be able to let me be able to do Special Olympics again. And I just wanted to point that out, and I hope I'll be able to do it. So
that's what we care about now.
So yeah, peace out.
This world is over.